Hey guys, it's me. Today, this isn't really a creepy video, it's just something that happened that it did creep me out, I have to admit, but, You see, I have a friend, his name's, well, we're not going to show who it is, because he's pretty popular now on my channel. You might recognize who he is on the picture if you really do take notes of my channel, or if this is your first time here, you might not know who he is. But anyways, there's a boy. I have to admit, he is pretty cute, as you can tell from the picture if you have my taste in sort of style. But you see, when I was little, I used to have dreams about him all the time. I still do. And, that sort of thing, the boy of your dreams may meet him one day, but the thing is, he would tell me my future. And it would be very creepy. Like, there's one time when he was telling me about my father. He was going to die one day. On the exact date he told me. He told me the day would be anonymous. And, damn it, no. Anyways, so he told me the date would be anonymous. Well, he didn't tell me it would be anonymous. He gave me an actual date, but kind of personal info here. Can't really, I can tell you the story, but not really the dates or the year or how old I was. Well, I can't tell you how old I was, just not how long ago it happened. So you see, I was about 3 when the first time he appeared, maybe even 2. He told me that I was going to lose my dad, and I would want to tell him that I really am sorry for the way I've been acting, because I was a very ungrateful child. I still do kind of class myself as that, but I know I'm not ungrateful. You see, the thing is, this music's scaring me one sec. Okay, that's scarier, but still. Where was I? Oh, yes. So he told me about my dad. I was gonna want to tell him how I felt, how I was sorry. I hoped he didn't pass away. But then when I thought he was coming home, I would hear that he died, but I would know they were going to tell me that. And so that did happen, and when that did happen, it took a few months for me to remember. Stop that. Anyways, he told me it took me a few months to remember that he said that, and I was honestly shocked when I found that out, that he had told me that was going to happen, that I didn't listen to him. And the boy, he's now my imaginary friend. He did tell me that as well. He said, hey, in the future I'll be your imaginary friend. He'll sometimes jump on top of me and pet my little bunny ears that come out sometimes. And I didn't believe him again. I never believed him when he told me anything. Didn't even believe him when he told me I was going to have a boyfriend. I did believe him at first. I really wanted to as well, but then didn't believe him when he told me he would look like how my boyfriend is. And my boyfriend's face is on YouTube. But I don't know if you'll be comfortable with it. And I'm not telling you the video because my face is also on that video. And yeah, I'm not really allowed to, have my face on YouTube, but Anonymous doesn't really want to know that. So then, when I finally thought the dreams were over, so one of my dreams I had, there were many boys called Robert in it. I don't know, I had a thing for the name Robert when I was little. And, well, he appeared after a bit. He appeared and he said, hey, remember me? Oh, by the way, if you heard that click, that was me clicking my fingers. Yeah, don't ask. Anyways, and he said, I tell you the future every time. This time I'm here to tell you that you actually do fall for me. You fall for me. You keep telling me I'm cute. I do know that you fell for me, but I always thought it was an imaginary sort of thing. And then you admit to me that it was a real sort of thing. Your heart really did start beating like hell. The blushing, the whole bit, and that wasn't an imaginary sort of feeling you were getting. It was a real one. I, of course, didn't believe him, like, he was imaginary, and he thinks I'm gonna fall for him? what sort of person is he? And then I did fall for him. And I was really creeped out. You see, also guys, this isn't really about the story. It's that my record only records for 10 minutes, so what's another creepy one? I have one. He told me that I was going to meet a friend called Annabelle. And he said that I would only remember the things he told me. When it happens, I'll forget it. Like in 2015, and I did, so that wasn't really the best thing I wanted to hear. My brother just walked in, so I have to retreat back to my bedroom. Anyways, back to this atmosphere. So, the creepiest thing he ever told me was that, quote, "My name is Anonymous until the end, because I want you guys to have a surprise. I know a lot of things that'll happen to you. You'll start getting depression and anxiety after a boy you fell for deeply. Well, not deeply, but for a bit. Breaks your heart in two. You'll become a YouTuber. You'll get a few subscribers. More than your brother, actually. Not telling you what my brother's account is, because he'll kill me if I do. And the creepy part of that was like he knew every little thing about my dad dying afterwards. He explained every little detail. I can't tell you that he died of pneumonia, because he didn't actually die of pneumonia. It's just what I know for now. And that he would die in the hospital I was born in. Like, excuse me, I was so confused. That is true, my dad did die in the hospital I was born in. And he also told me that I would actually see my dad's corpse. I would be invited to see the dad's corpse, or go down to the beach, or whatever the hell it was. I'm just gonna say the beach, because that's what I remember. And I honestly, when that happened, I didn't notice that he had told me. Actually, I only just noticed that happened today, that info about my dad. Like, every little detail, like, I knew for ages. But I never remembered that he told me that I would have the option to see my dad's corpse, all that. And then, well, I started to get creeped out. Now he appears in my dream as, like, a crush. Like, last night I dreamed about him, and I ended up kissing him. Very nice. And do you guys know who this guy is? Yes, this boy is Joseph Darwin, my OC. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, I don't know, check out some other of my videos. Bye!